good? What's good? It's your boy Mirror, and we about to talk about something that's very serious and very powerful. I don't know how quick it's gonna be, but I mean, you watching, so you hear it now. We about to talk about trauma, talk about trauma stuff that we went through growing up, or trauma stuff that we go through today that's usually swept under the rug and ignored. So I'm gonna start off like this. We all went through things that lead up to the person that we are today. Whether it's good, bad, happy, sad, we all went through something that lead up to the person that we are today, right? So no matter what it is, for example, if you was getting bullied as a kid, guess what? You probably older now and doing the bullying. Or maybe you doing a bullying prevention program. Or maybe you know what I'm saying? But it's something that happened that led up to the person that you are today. Now, that something may have not been good. That something may have been, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. But it's about acknowledging what that something is. Now, when you acknowledge the trauma that you go through, you usually approach it with anger or hurt, like you're upset about it. But we're not taught that we're not taught the right approach to approach our trauma. All right, and what I say might sound crazy to y'all, but it's true. We need to approach the events that happen to us with love and peace and forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is key. When you forgive, you get to move on. So, that forgiveness is really big. And this is off the dome. I didn't write nothing about this, but it's just been sitting on my spirit because it's just, I can't explain it. So, yeah, we all go through something that caused us to be the person that we are today. And you want to analyze it. You want to analyze where you went wrong, where the person went wrong, and just be forgiving with it. Don't be angry, don't be mad, don't be hurt, sad. Just be forgiving. Be peaceful and be forgiving. I know it may sound crazy because we all been through different things in our life. Nobody has the same book written. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know about twins, but I know that no person has the same exact book. Like everybody goes through different things. So, um, another thing that we have a problem with, we don't talk about our trauma because nowadays you get deemed being a pussy for expressing your feelings, but in reality, every human being has feelings. Everybody has feelings. So if you haven't heard this, I'm gonna be the first to say you stay entitled to your feelings. I mean, because it's the way you feel. You can express how you feel whenever you want. Honestly, that's how I see it because this is your feelings. Everybody has feelings. Why can't you express yours? So, um, and this is just for example, any example that involves your feelings and your feelings being, much to the no, don't allow that because your feelings matter. So, um, hmm, when you oh yeah, we have today we can't express ourselves. So you got people that's like got all this caged in anger in them that they just put to the side, reserve it, like, can just save it for later, basically. It's just like putting leftovers in the fridge, literally. So, and it's never addressed, it's never really brought up again, and it just sit with us, it just linger with us. But I'm gonna give you a key right now that can change all that. So listen carefully. The key into forgiving and moving on is finding yourself. As in not the person in the mirror, but the person in here, the percentage of the sun in here. But this is, what I'm saying, your soul. Like getting to know yourself. And when you do that, opportunities will come. Opportunities will come. Like I said, it's like you you realizing like, okay, this person is not good for you. And then once you realize what's good and what's bad, now you got a good person coming towards you. But That's just an example of getting over what we go through. And being yourself allows you to not think about what anybody has to say. For example, if you want to show your feelings like without anybody, if you want to say, if you want to play a certain song around somebody, but you think they'll be like, what the fuck is that? That's trash. No, you could do that. Why? Because if you like it, who cares? You feel me? Like this is you. So yeah, it's about recognizing who you really are, like as a soul. So and it's about analyzing the situation. Like what it's about going to the roots, actually going to the root of the problem. What happened that caused you to be the person that you are today? Like what shit went down that caused you to be this type of person? And this is just for people that can't talk about their feelings, people that cage in their feelings, people that has so much shit done to them as a kid or as a grown up that they just roll with the punches. But it's like, you gotta grow. It's about growing. So when you grow, you move on from things. You accept things for what it is and you move on. And that's what we're really trying to do. So we could all graduate. I'm trying to graduate in this bitch. I don't know about y'all. So, um, like I said, this is something that I go through too. You're not alone. Like I said, we are growing together. So if you watching this and you feel like, oh, you're not alone. But I know how it is because some people really may not have nobody to talk to because like who do you talk to when you have nobody? Like, you know? That's why the key is about finding out who you are. And new opportunities will come to you. I promise you. Is the way of the world is law. So um analyze. That's the word. Analyze. Analyze where you went wrong, where the person went wrong, and don't do it out of anger because you can't let your feelings hop in the way of that. You gotta approach it with peace. You gotta approach it with love and forgiveness. You gotta forgive yourself, forgive the other, no matter how wrong they were. Forgive them, because that's something that you can move on with. That's something you'll be able to move on. But just remember, what goes around comes around. So like that person is going to get what's coming to them. It's the way of the world for real. So don't don't fuck yourself up just because of what happened. Approach it in a peaceful and forgiving manner and find happiness with yourself. That's really what it is, being happy. So acknowledge it. Like for example, me and my mom, we were really bad at communication because we had trouble being heard. We had trouble with our voices being heard. So now when we talk, it's like two motherfuckers that don't listen because they just want to be heard. So it's like, but we realize, we analyze the stem of where it came from, with the root of the problem, and now you work on fixing the situation. You redirect the energy. So that's what it's about, redirecting the energy, because you could do it. Like I said, you're a god, you're a goddess. So really, it's just about getting your mind right. You got to get your mind right, for real, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And like I said, this is off the dome. It's just been sitting on my spirit. Like I was either gonna do a video tonight, like I was chilling, but I'm like, nah, I gotta do this. I'm gonna upload it. So yeah, this is for everybody that go through trauma, and you know, it's a lot. It's a lot in our environment because we go through a lot of stuff here. So this is gonna help. I promise you, it's gonna help. So keep the peace. Like I said, approach your situation not out of anger, not out of madness, not out of hurt. Approach it with love and peace. No matter how dumb it sounds, it's gonna get you where you need to be. So you know what I'm saying? Do it. And don't let fear hold you back of being the person that you need to be, being the soul that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be like, if you in the crowd, don't adapt to the crowd. Be exactly who you are. Be exactly who you are. be your own source of energy. You feel me? So this is just a little, you know what I'm saying? Gotta help the people out. That's what I'm trying to do, help the people out. So, cause like I said, we go through this. Y'all notice I say we a lot, cause y'all not alone. But yeah, keep the peace, y'all. Keep the peace, man. I'm gonna drop more videos. I'm gonna drop way more videos. I've been doing a lot of work on it, so just please be patient. I appreciate all the support because it's dope. I love helping people and I love being helped. So let's continue to grow together and be peaceful. I love y'all. Thank you.